Hi yogis, namaste, and welcome back. This is a deep stretch class where I will be offering some variations of our traditional postures in yin and yoga that can help to really deepen the sensation. So this is for someone that is looking to just get a little bit deeper of a stretch in the just ordinary regular yoga poses. We will be using 2 blocks today, so just make sure that those are easily accessible. And we're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose. Locate your blocks and then place the blocks just out in front of you, letting the hands come to the blocks. Rest the forehead down to your mat. Spread the knees out as wide as comfortable for you and just feel this nice opening through the shoulders and the upper back. Big belly breath in, fill all the way up. And as you press your exhale out, just slowly press anything out that no longer serves you. Feeling the tensions and the stress just melt away with each and every exhalation. And just a couple more times like that because it feels so good. Big breath in all the way up into the heart. Exhale, release. One more time. Big belly breath in, fill all the way up. Audible exhale, sigh it out. Continue to breathe into the shoulders and the back, the upper back. And if it calls you, invite slow, gentle rocks from the head from side to side. And return back through center. And begin to walk yourself to the back of your space so you're sitting on your heels. We'll take a little toe stretch here. So just flip the toes under and sit back on the heels. Feeling this nice stretch through the bottom of the soles of the feet. Maybe you close the eyes and begin to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Taking some crescent moon shapes here with the neck as you drop the chin down and then slide the left ear over to the left shoulder. If it feels good, you can drop the head all the way back. And when those areas of tension arise, or if you feel particularly stuck or sticky in one place, can you just bring compassion and a sense of gentleness to that space? And slowly begin to return the head back through center. Guide the hands to the low back and then just press the knuckles down, lift the heart, open through the collarbone and the front line of the body. Inhale. And as you exhale, just guide the palms out in front of you. Release the tops of the feet. Maybe just bring some movement into the tops of the feet by pitter-pattering them against your mat. And then we're going to come into our first downward facing dog. So walk the palms out, tuck the toes, send your hips high to the sky. Before settling into stillness, invite some movement, getting any of the shakes or wiggles out, pedaling out the feet, whatever calls you today. And then as you feel ready, just melt down into the downward facing dog, letting the head hang heavy between the arms. Allow the heart to melt a little closer to the thighs as you continue to lengthen through the spine and point the tailbone high. Full breath in and slow breath out. We'll lift the right heel high to the sky. And as you exhale, just sweep it through for your sweeping swan position. If you have your blocks to the side, you can use them to kind of adjust through the hips and reaching the heart open. And then slowly descend down to your sleeping pigeon, your sleeping swan. Because this is a deep stretch class, I'm going to offer a variation where you'll thread the left arm under the right, let the left cheek down to the mat, and crawl the right fingertips to the top of your space. And so we're in this thread the needle variation in our upper body, and feeling this deep hip opening through the right side of the glutes, the hips. And if it feels good or better for you in the neck, you can always place the forehead down onto the mat. We'll be here for a couple of breaths, so just try to find a space that you can hold on to. Finding that edge, so you shouldn't feel any bone to bone or pinching in the body, but a space that you can hold for a while and allow the muscles and the fascia, the deep connective tissues in the body to get a slow, compassionate, gentle release. Find your inhale and a slow exhale. Walk the palms back up, open through the heart, and then release back to your downward facing dog. Take a slow inhale and a slow exhale. Lift the left heel high to the sky and then bring the left knee over to the left wrist, setting up for our sleeping swan on the other side. Before descending down, just finding some length through the front line of the body and positioning the hips. And as you exhale, descending down, and again, option for that thread the needle, where we'll slide the right arm underneath the left and walk the left hand forward. And as you rest here, check in and see in the areas of the body you can soften. Can you relax through the shoulders and the face? Release any clenchings through the glutes, through the quads, all the way into the calves and the toes. Inhale and exhale. Slowly walk yourself back up. Plant the palms, tuck your right foot, send the left leg back for your downward facing dog. One final breath here. And then we'll release down onto the knees, setting up for our hero's pose. So if you do need blocks here, you can place your block behind you. We'll bring the knees out wide and let the feet either come to the outside of the glutes, or you can sit back onto the feet. Release down the spine and let the block support you. And if it feels good here, you can reach up overhead with the arms to find a little opening through the shoulders and the chest. And if your arms are open up overhead or to the side, just allow the shoulder blades to melt down. And breathing into the quads. And for some, you may feel a nice stretch through the calves, the ankles, and the tops of the feet. And just allow yourself to feel completely supported by the blocks here. And chances are you go around supporting the loved ones in your life day in and day out. So just switch roles for a moment and allow the blocks to support you. And then slowly and gently just begin to press back to the palms, lift up. We're going to use our blocks and find a variation of our puppy pose here. So keep the hips stacked over the knees. And then just let the elbows rest on the blocks here, guiding the hands in a prayer position behind the base of the skull, the occipital lobe, for another deep opening through the shoulders. And just allow the shoulders to release. Find one more breath in and a slow breath out. Gently rise back up. And we'll shift over to one side. Extend out the legs in front of you and release all the way down into the back. Bring the knees in and just rock either from side to side or spread the knees out wide and bring them in for a nice little low back massage. And our final yin posture before setting up for our sweet resting pose will be a variation of bridge, but it will be a supported bridge where we'll lift the hips off, place the block underneath the low back, and then there are different heights here. So if you need to have a deeper opening through the front hips, you can allow the block to go to the highest setting. You can stay here with the legs, or if it feels good, walk the feet to the top of your mats. And again, arms can come up overhead. And close down the eyes. And if you need to adjust at any time, that is completely okay. Trusting your body knows what it needs. So if something is not feeling right, then this is your time to move around and find that perfect space for you. The most important part of yoga is not forcing ourselves into any particular pose or posture, but rather it's going inward, finding our true teacher within, and meeting our bodies where they need to be today. And breath in and slow breath out. Walk the feet back in. Lift the hips just enough so you can slide the block off to the side. And we'll set up for our final resting pose. If you'd like to place the blocks underneath your kneecaps, feel free to do so. And we'll take rest just for a few moments. If you have the time, feel free to stay resting. But if you're ready to move on with your day, just take a full body stretch, stretching toe tip to fingertip, maybe finding a slight arch to the back. And exhale, just finding a fetal position on your favorite side. And taking this peace and this sense of calm with you. And as you gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat, maybe the eyes stay closed. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears and then release them down the back. Slide the palms to your heart. From my heart to yours. Namaste. And thank you so much for being here and allowing me to be your guide. It is always an honor and it means so much. I offer weekly meditation and yoga classes, so make sure to check out my channel to find some more videos that fit whatever you need for the day. Again, it's always helpful if you like and subscribe this video. I look forward to practicing with you in the next one. Bye for now.